not a failure. So yes, I know this is hard talk, but today is more like soft talk. So you are not a failure, right? And today is more like an encouragement day, and it is, you know how you can be in that state where it is like you just feel I am a failure. You feel like at so and so age, I've still not gotten this, gotten that. I've still not achieved this, not achieved that. I'm still basically crawling in life. I'm still, not where I want to be. My life is looking like there's no prospect, right? But truth is, you are not a failure, right? And of course, for this video, I'm talking to people who are actually putting in the effort. For this video, I am talking to people who are actually putting in the effort. For some of you, you actually need to step up your game, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm actually talking to those who are putting in the effort. You know by yourself, you know within yourself. You cannot lie to everybody and still lie to yourself. Within yourself, you know the truth. So those are that actually putting in the efforts, those that are actually working hard, those that are actually paying their due diligence. Those are the people I'm talking to today, right? So you are not a failure, right? See, you know how for many of us, right, we are literally, and I'm talking to those who, well, everybody though, but you know how for many of us we are literally starting from ground zero. In fact, for some of us we are starting from ground minus, negative, right? Starting from ground zero and just building on the way up, right? Because there's like no advantage, no family advantage, no wealth, nothing. Just name it, right? Our only advantage is Christ. Okay, so but you get what I'm saying. But then for many others, and for maybe one or two persons you know, or for some friends that you know, oh, they have like a family business, or they come from a wealthy background, or something like that. You get it, right? And you see, you should not be too hard on yourself sometimes, right? You should not be too hard on yourself sometimes. Again, I know this is supposed to be hard talk, but today is more like soft talk. You should not be too hard on yourself sometimes. And again, I'm talking to people who are actually paying due diligence, putting in the work. Those are the people I'm talking to today. So if you know within yourself that you are not doing, you are not working as hard as you're supposed to work, so I'm not talking to you today at all. You are not the one I'm talking to. You better go and work, all right? So, but then if you even look at it, typical world engineer, I said engineers, world billionaires that we know today, name all of them. Aliko Dangote, for example. Aliko Dangote came from a family that was crazily rich. In fact, it's still one of the richest families in northern part of Nigeria today. His grandfather, his father, they were, billionaires, right? Look at Trump, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, his father was a multi-millionaire, a multi-millionaire real estate person. Look at the likes of Jeff Bezos. They all came from good backgrounds. Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, they all came from good background. Like all their families were wealthy. They all came from wealthy families, right? So, but for some of us who, you know where you're coming from, right? You know where you're coming from, and you know where you're trying to build to. So, in as much as yes, there is a part of it that we should be like, oh yes, I am driving. I have to push myself, and of course, we push every day, right? And I will keep pushing you, and we will keep pushing each other, till we till we attain, till we get to that level. We'll keep pushing each other on this YouTube channel. Me and you will keep pushing each other. I will keep telling you things that will push you, and you self in the comments tell me things that will push me. Let's push each other and grow, right? But then sometimes it's also good to say things like this, because there is a part of this, should I use the word hustle, struggle, this strive. There is a part of this, hard work equation that you can work and work and work and work and work, and then for some time it will look as if nothing is really happening. It will just look as if, oh, it's like I'm wasting my time. It look as if there is no results. Look as if, right? But then one thing I'll tell you this morning is keep pushing, yes, keep pressing, yes, keep working, yes. But then one thing I'll give you as an encouragement is that no labor will go unrewarded. No labor will go unrewarded. That is one thing I believe so much. It is that no labor will go unrewarded. Every single labor, for every hard work, right? For everything, every hard work, is a law of life, right? The Bible tells us already. It says, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest will not cease. So as long as you sow, right, you will reap something for sure, right? So sometimes don't be too hard on yourself. You are not a failure. You are not a failure. You are not failing. For some of us, we've not, maybe you've not crossed 30 or you've not crossed 40, right? And you're already feeling like, oh, I am failing in life. Maybe when you get to age 60 or something, that's when people conclude that, oh, this person is failing. But for some of us already, for some of you already, it's possible you are at that point where you are already convincing, or the devil is already feeding you lies and telling you you are failing in life. But then I'm telling you, you are not failing, you are not a failure, and you cannot fail, right? You cannot fail. You are not a failure. You are not failing. You are only working, and you are only attaining something greater. You are working and you are attaining something greater. You are not failing. You are only moving towards purpose. I'll say it again. You are not failing. You are only moving towards purpose. You are only, day by day, the more the days goes by, right, the closer you get to actualizing and fulfilling your destiny. Do you understand what I said? The more the days go by, right, it is the closer you get to actually hitting that goal that you have in mind. So actually, bring that dream to reality, to bring that dream to come to pass. I hope you understand what I said. So don't give up, right? What if it just remains one more month, one more week, right, before that dream comes to reality? So don't give up, right? Again, for many of us, and most likely for you also watching this video, we're starting from ground zero. No leverage, nothing to leverage upon, no relationship, nothing, right? But then our hope is just Christ, right? So stop pressuring yourself, right? You may hear stories like, oh, so and so founder started this company while he was so and so age, so and so person has so and so millions or this while he was so and so age, and then you look at your own age and say, see my age, my age and this age is like the same, or I'm moving senior to this age, and I'm feeling like I'm failing in life already. No, you are not failing, right? You are not failing. Again, the basis of our discussion this right now is, as long as you are doing what you are supposed to do, right, you are working hard, doing the right things you are supposed to do, right, you are not failing. It will come to pass. That dream will come to reality, and we will smile in the end. I hope you understand it. We'll smile in the end. We'll smile in the end. Romans 8:18 tells us, it says, for our light affliction, right, it's only but for a moment. It's only but for a moment, right? Oh, sorry, that's 2 Corinthians 4:17. It says it's only but for a moment, right? But it worketh in us, right, a far more exceeding weight of glory. Romans 8:18 then says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time, right, they are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed in us, right? So the fulfillment of that dream, the actualization of that glorious future that we envisage, that we think of, that we plan on, right, that we dream of, right, it would far more outweigh the present pressing situation of things. I hope you understand what we said. So you are not failing, you are not a failure, you are just moving towards destiny, and it will come to pass. So I hope you understand what we said so far.